What did I do that kind of thing for? What? Bro, I have no idea. Like, I was, and you see, I have to stop sharing the screen, each particular screen. I have to share a new screen. So I was um stopping the current scene so that I can share a new screen. And I clicked ended. I ended the live stream. I seriously, I didn't. I had no idea. All right, so let's go back. I'm sure I have to record everything again because this one has the new link. Oh, bro, can you imagine? I was just clicking stop sharing so I can share a new the chat, and then boom, everything just ended. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. So, like I was saying, for the week, this week we have no trade. We are not going to trade. Someone was asking a question that do markets open on banks during banking hours or something? If you are here, ask a question again. Okay. So Monday we are not trading because we have US bank holiday, and I don't trade on US bank holiday for a reason. The reason is that you see I trade only gold. All right, I trade only gold. So if USD banks are not working, US bank are not working, you see the market is going to be extremely slow, and I don't trade. I need high volatile markets. So since there's no transactions going on US, means we stay away from the markets. Okay, and the same is happening to lending. GBP banks, they are also on holiday, so we are not trading tomorrow, which is 27th May 2024. So on Tuesday we have S&P stroke CS composite at 1 p.m. and we are expecting neutral news. 2 p.m. consumer confidence, we are expecting negative news. That's on Tuesday. On Wednesday at 2 p.m., we have Richmond Manufacturing Index. We are expecting positive news. On Thursday at 12:30, we have prelim GDP, and we are expecting negative. Unemployment claims, we are expecting negative. Prelim GDP price index, we are expecting neutral. At 2 p.m., we are expecting pending home sales. Okay, pending home sales at that one is also negative at 2 p.m. And on Friday we have core PCE price index, and we are expecting negative news as well. On 1:45 we have Chicago PMI, and we are expecting positive. So these are the fundamentals. Oh, what's happening today, guys? I don't really know. Okay, let me go ahead and share the chat. I think this is the only thing we have to do now. Okay, so now I'm sure you guys can see the screen now, right? Okay, so I've answered your question already. That's good. So now let's go back to the chat. So this is good. Okay, First of all, let's go to weekly time frame. And remember, this month, the monthly candle is going, this week, the monthly candle is going to close. Okay? The monthly candle is going to close this week. So let me clear this. Right. Hmm. So if you look at this week, you can see that last week we had a breakout right here. Okay. The normal circumstance, we were expecting a break. This is a nice breakout. So this candle was supposed to retest for gold to keep flying. But look at what happened. It closed bearish engulfing, closing below that breakout point. Okay, bearish engulfing, which indicates that the market sells. But as we are expecting more sales, we shouldn't forget that we have a strong level here waiting. All right. So according to weekly time frame, we should expect a breakout. If this week's candle closes below here, that is 2301 or 2300. If the candle closes, this week bearish candle closes below 2300, then overall gold is bearish and we should expect gold here. But also remember this, that the monthly candle has not closed yet. Okay. So if this candle closes, this week's candle closes bearish like this, let me show you what's going to happen on monthly. On monthly time frame, this bullish candle is also going to close somewhere. It's also going to change to bearish. It may not change to bearish. It can only change to bearish if it closes below 2284. All right. If that happens, if this month candle closes below 2284, then potentially this market drops. Okay. And on monthly, we would say that the market can come all the way to 2064. Okay. This is according to monthly. Once this candle melts and closes bearish, then we should expect more sales all the way to 2060 zone. All right. So let's go back to the weekly time frame. So we should expect a breakout from here, or the market will respect it, give us a double bottom or a continuation push to the upside. All right. So we should be open to these two scenarios. It's either the next candle will open bearish like this, okay, and close somewhere below, okay, something like this, then it will tell us that gold is bearish now. If we experience something like this, then the market drops all the way here and finally back to this demand. We have first demand zone right here and second demand zone right here, according to weekly time frame. But if it doesn't happen that way and the market respects this particular zone, okay, it means we are going to experience something like, um, okay, it will be like this. Maybe there will be a wick, okay, maybe there will be, oh, how we draw a line. Hmm, okay, take it like that. Okay, so there may be a wick here for the market to close, still closed above that zone. Once that happens, it means that the zone has been respected and the markets will fly again. Okay? But if the candle closes below, then automatically should tell you the zone has been broken. There's a break of structure and the market keeps falling down. All right. So be open to these two scenarios. All right. And we are going to see what is going to happen. Now let me take you to daily time frame. If you look at daily time frame, you can see that there has been some crazy moves. There has been some crazy moves as this zone has been broken. Okay. If you look at it, you can see a nice breakout. The market was pushing highs and lows, but now it has broken the previous low. Now, so we should expect a new low formation. And if you look at Friday's candle, you can see that Friday's candle also went ahead for a pullback and still managed to close below the breakout. Since this has happened, this is a confirmation that gold sells at least to 2300 and also 2284. Okay? And when the market reaches those levels, we will see if it's going to bounce back up or it's going to break for a continuation sell. All right. So these are the options. So now, according to daily time frame, we have a zone right here where the market needs to tap for us to go into the market. Okay. Yeah. So this is the zone we should be waiting for. Tap into it. Then, if you respect, that would be an aggressive buy. Okay, that would be an aggressive buy mode. But if it breaks, then water falling. We're waiting for a retest like this, and then we sink gold. So now it's either this or that, according to daily time frame. All right. Okay. So let's look at H4. I hope you guys are following. Are you guys following? All right. Good. Okay. So H4, what is happening? Good. Now, if you look at H4, you can see that after the market testing this level nicely, gave us a nice gravestone doji right there. Okay, H4, nice gravestone doji, and after that, the gravestone doji, we also experienced a pin bar, a bearish pin bar right there. So, according to this, gold sells. Okay, gold sells. Some here. Yeah. So you are going to have either 1:1 or 1:2 or 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Right. So this is a nice setup as you have all these confirmations, break of structure, and candlesticks confirmations. So the market drops all to this zone, and when it reaches here, you are going to see whether it's going to respect or it's not going to respect. I am not trading this setup. Do you know why? Because this the stop loss is 160 pips. That is crazy for me. Even though the reward is 493. Okay, risking 160 pips to get 463.93 pips. I'm still not entering because I can't risk such amount of stop loss. So what I would do is, and even tomorrow we are not going to trade. If I would have been trading tomorrow, I will wait for a lower time frame to give me a sell confirmation. Then I will drop it. Okay. Yeah, I will not use H4 because I'm not a swing trader, so I cannot take such huge pips. All right. Yeah. So H1, what is happening in H1 time frame? Now, if you look at H1, can see that after hours of consolidation, it looks like as if the market was not going to do anything. And after it tested, if you guys watch the morning outlook, I spoke about this. And when the market reached here, I wasn't really confident enough in selling because I was still seeing this zone as a low risk zone for a sell. So I didn't really take this sell until it gave this pin bar, and then we looked out for the pullback and we sold. All right. So after that, you can see that it has also broken this consolidation state, right? So another opportunity for you to look for a sell is that the market comes back to test this breakout. Okay, so there will be a pullback to that breakout. Then you can look for a sell. In this case, you are going to see that the 50 pip stop loss is possible right here. Okay, then you should drop it down to this bottom. You are going to have 1:7 risk to reward, or even if you want to drop it to this level as well, then you are going to have like 1:10. Okay, you're going to have like 1:10. But since we are not trading tomorrow, I'm not interested in this particular setup. Okay, I'm not interested in this setup, so I will just delete it right away. Yeah, so expect some kind of a pullback to this zone, then you can drop it down. All right. Again, you can also get kind of a trend line right here. Good. You can see a trend line right there. So another confirmation. First touch, second touch, third touch. So when the market comes back, there'll surely be a pullback here. There will. Okay. So once you see a breakout of the trend line, you wait for a pullback and you sell. In this case, your stop loss will just be above this line, and then your take profits down here. Okay, so this is also another opportunity. So be open to all these scenarios. Okay, be open to all these scenarios and trade what you see, not what you think. All right. So 30-minute time frame, what is happening? Good. So if you look at 30 minutes, you can see the market created another bottom on this trend line. So potentially there might surely be a retest to this zone, which is possible. Okay. So you can have a good sell. You can have a good sell and the market break this structure here. Okay. And in this case, your stop loss will just be here, which is exactly 50 pips. Right. Exactly 50 pips. And then you can target up to 2300, which is 320 pips. All right. Yeah. So if it is me, this is what I'll be waiting for. Okay. This is what I'll be waiting for. So, guys, this is all I see about on gold. Like I said, tomorrow I am not going to trade, and I expect you guys to avoid the market as well. If you look at this, let me see if I can get a tool here to draw it for you guys to see. I think there is no tool like that. You can see we have a symmetric, or is this a symmetric ascending triangle? Yeah, this is the base, and this is also what do we call it? A trend line here. So there is a ascending, also a symmetric because they meet at a point here. Okay. So once this triangle gets broken, that will be a confirmation that the market is ready to sell. Okay. So this is all I see on gold. If you have any question about this, you can go ahead and ask. Okay. If not, then maybe you want us to look into a different pair or something. Then we look at it and then we go and sleep. Nice setup for swing traders. 23.56 sell zone. Oh, okay. 56.56. That up there. Let's see. Over here. Okay. That is if the market can reach there, then that would be a nice setup. Because it's a nice demand supply zone. So if the market can actually come here, then that would be a nice setup indeed. Guys, any question? Any questions so far? All right. I believe everything is fine. And is there any other pair you trade you want us to look into it? Or everything is fine? Can you guys hear me? All right. So meaning there is no question. Okay, that is good. And there is no other pair. So we are all gold traders throughout. Congratulations. So on this note, that's the end for the outlook. So I am actually expecting gold to break below 2300 so that from the following week we can look for more sells. All right. If that happens, that will be good. If not, and it respects that level, then we are going to have a sharp move to the upside. All right. So whichever way, we need to wait and see how things are going to happen. Then we trade exactly what we see. All right. Go to 5 minutes time frame and see something there. I don't really use those time frames. Let me watch it. Let me look at it for you. I don't use those time frames because they are too noisy for me. I'm not seeing anything, bro. I'm not seeing anything. What do you see actually? You ask me, this is what I see. Don't know what you are saying though, but this is the trend line I see right here. And this is also a zone which the trend line has been broken and retested. And it's also sitting on the 30-minute trend line. So what else? Like, what's, because I don't really see anything. So can you tell me what is on 5 minutes? What's happening on 5 minutes? Can you show us the previous trades taken for last week? I always clear my chart, bro. US oil. Because of the outlook I do every week, every day I clear my chart. So I don't keep those ones here. Okay. Um, the 5 minutes guy, you are not saying anything. What is happening in 5 minutes? Zone forex. What's happening in on 5 minutes time frame? Or he's gone. Okay, since he's no more here. US oil. All right, so US oil on weekly time frame. I don't remember the day I used this chart. Wow, it's been years. You can see. When was that? I think September 2023. I haven't opened this chart again. I don't remember. Okay, so if you look at weekly time frame on US oil, what do I see? Let me see if I will be if we can connect. Oh no, this doesn't. Even though it makes sense, but I was expecting a touch on here. Okay, right. So on weekly time frame, what do I see? There is a demand zone right here which is being respected. Okay, the market is respecting this demand zone right here, and also gave you a nice bullish candle, but it got rejected again. Why did they reject? It got rejected because we have a strong zone right here as well. See the rejections, the rejections. So it couldn't go. This is a break and retest. Okay. So expect a breakout at this zone. that is 76.9, and then you can sink oil. Okay, if this level get broken, you can sink oil, or it has to break above this, then it will go back to test the trend line. If not, once it breaks this level, you can sell. And if you look at it very well, you can see that we have bearish engulfing, right? This is a bearish engulfing and still got rejected on this zone. So you have to wait and see what is going to happen right here. Either another weak candle is going to break the zone, or it's going to push up again. So in this scenario, it's likely to see another bullish candle. Okay, due to those rejections, there can be another bullish move this week. But if that doesn't happen and the market breaks this level, then it is confirmed that it is coming all the way here. Okay, so once you get a nice bullish bearish candle closing below this level right here, you can sell gold all the way here. Sorry, US oil. You can sell oil all the way to the next zone right here. That is what I personally see according to weekly time frame. But if it fails to break this level, then there can be a push all the way to touch the trend line for a massive drop to break this zone. Okay, a massive drop to break this zone for it to go all the way here. All right, yeah. So watch out. If this week's candle closes below, then you can just come here directly. If not, and it reverses, then it can also go and break this one and go all the way to the trend line for a third touch. Okay, and then a massive push to the downside. So if you ask me, according to weekly, that is what I see. So what is happening on daily? Okay, if you look at daily time frame, daily. Okay, yeah. So you can see that breakout, which has been tested and dropped. Now, there was expectation for it to close below this level, but you can see that Friday's candle went bullish, closing above the same breakout level again. It was trying to form some kind of a morning star on the support, but to me, I don't call this a morning star, and you guys already know why. So I'm not going to explain. You know why this cannot be a morning star for me. And also, don't forget, we have a zone right here. Okay, so once there is a new candle which closes above here, then she tells you that the market can go all the way to the 80 zone. Okay, it can go to the 80 zone, and if breaks the 80 zone, then you should expect it to touch the trend line at 82, 83. Okay, 82, 83 zone. From there, you can look for a sell right there on the trend line. All right. So according to daily, that is what I can say for now. Expect another candle to open bullish, definitely. But don't forget this zone as well. All right. So it is important for you to trade what you see. Exercise more patience and see if this level is going to be broken, or this level is going to be broken. Okay. So for you to be safe for the sell, for a safety sell, wait. Okay, either you are waiting at this zone, or you wait for a breakout at 76. Once 76 is broken, you can see that from there the market can come all the way to 72, 71. Okay, yeah, that is the good zones for you. So it's either you are waiting for this level to be broken, then you sell, or you wait for here, or get a confirmation after a breakout. If H4 candle closes above 77, then potentially the market can reach 79.80. Okay, can reach 79.80. If not, the market will sell. So there can be some form of consolidation. Okay, there can be some form of consolidation right here until the market decides to break. Then the breakout will happen. If not, I will advise you to wait. Okay. So looking at H4, wow. Okay. If you look at H4, yes, this is what I see on H4. You can see a nice trend line which has been broken on the third touch. Has been broken on the third touch. So according to H4, you can expect a retest here, then you can buy all the way back to the 79. Okay, so a retest to 77, then you can buy oil all the way to 79. All right, that is if the retest happens and we get rejection here to tell you this zone is still valid for a buy. Okay, because this is just the third touch and it got broken, meaning it can still break. Okay, can still break the ups downside because it can be a fake out. So if it retests and then respect, you can buy all the way to the 80 zone. If not, and it breaks it to the downside, I will not advise you to sell. Okay, I will not advise you to sell because see that this is also a zone. So if you are selling from here to here, how much are you going to get and where are you going to put your stop loss? You will not get anywhere to place your stop loss. Unless maybe you go to 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes, then you can able to scalp in between this zone. Aside that, wait, catch this buy, okay? Or wait for a closure here, then you log into the sales. All right. Yeah. So H1, H1, what is happening? Okay. Oh. So looking at H1, you can see that there was a morning star formation right here. The market pushed up nicely, closing above the zone, the trend line. So, and you can also see there is a gravestone doji right there, okay, on the zone. So if the market drops, it will come test this trend line, and if it respects, then you can buy oil all the way, all the way here, and your stop loss can just be even below this level. Okay, the stop loss can just be here, and you catch it all the way here, and from there, if it breaks, that is where it's going to continue on. If not, it will still come back to this zone. Okay, yeah. So what you need to do is to wait and see how it's going to play out. Once you get the opportunity, you can then go into it and pick some trades. Right. So, bro, this is how I see oil. This is how I see oil. So expect some kind of a retest here. If it happens, you can just buy oil to the moon all the way here and then watch out its next move. Okay? Yeah. Pips, what is the alternative for gold if bearish sentiment changes to bullish? Okay. Usually there is manipulation on bank holidays. Oh, okay. I'm on as answered already. Okay, so let's look at it again. So you guys are still seeing the old one. Okay. So if bearish sentiment changes to bullish, for you to know that the bearish sentiment has changed to bullish, the market needs to test 2300 to 2284 and get strong rejection from here. Okay, a strong rejection from here will confirm that there is a lot of buy pressure here, so the market will push up again. But if it breaks this level, then believe me, the sales will continue. Okay, so the only way I will be convinced that the market is going to buy is if we get a strong rejection here, and maybe another daily candle gives us a strong bullish engulfing on this zone. If that happens, then gold can go all the way to the 24 zones again. Okay. If not, I have no reason to buy. Okay. Bro, I hope I've answered your question. How is the screen dark, bro? When I'm changing the screen, it will go dark, then comes again. I'm sure you are seeing the screen now, right? Yeah. I have to change it to a new screen. That's why it goes blank, but it comes back. All right. Yeah. Okay, so guys, someone was saying Euro USD and GBP USD. Okay, Euro USD. All right, so Euro USD on weekly time frame. Euro USD on weekly. If you look at weekly time frame, you can see that there was a zone right here which has been broken already. Okay, you can see that it has been broken and it has even been retested. It has retested here now. Also, that is the first thing I would say. Is there no other thing we should look at? Okay. So according to weekly, we can connect these two dips. So we get a trend line here, and this is the second touch. All right. Aside that, there was a breakout here. Okay. You can see a nice breakout right there to the upside, and then the market is still trying to pull back. There was a minor zone which has also been broken to the upside. So for me, if you ask me, I would say Euro USD is bullish according to what is happening right here. Okay, but it has to break the zones which is going to resist the market from pushing up more. That is this one, and that. Let me see if I can take you to monthly. Okay, so if you look at monthly time frame too, you can see that this man's candle is trying to close bullish engulfing, right? So if that happens, it means that Euro USD has more potentials to buy all the way to even this point. Okay, it has potentials to buy all the way to this point. So expect this month's candle closes above 1.08448. If that happens, believe me, you can look for a buy position for a long time. You can swing Euro USD. Okay. So like I said, this week you can see that it has also tested this level with this particular candle, last week's candle. So this week you should expect a buy. Okay. Whether you see a sell, the sell can come all the way to test this zone, but it will still reject and go up here at least 1.09438. Okay. So when you see the market is selling, don't be convinced to go into the sells. Instead, wait for the buy at this point. According to weekly, if the market comes back here, that will be a first touch, a second touch, a third touch on the trend line. And you know what happens on the third touch on the trend line? Aggressive buy. Also sitting on a zone. So if that happens, you can look for a sharp buy and enjoy some sweet money. Okay. So what is happening on daily time frame? Good. So when you look at daily, daily. Okay. So let's look at daily time frame right here. And you can see that after a breakout of this level, the market has tested nicely. It would have been nice. It would have been very nice if the candle closed here. Okay. If it has closed above this level, it would have been a nice confirmation. Even this is still a morning star, but like you guys know, if it doesn't closes above the opening of the bearish candle, I don't really classify it as a morning star. But a lot of people still sees this as a morning star, which is a buy confirmation for them. So just wait, and any buy confirmation you get, you can go into the market and buy. All right. But for now, I'm still not seeing the buy confirmation yet. So when you come to H4, you can see that we have some crazy moves here. It's not really necessary. You cannot connect the trend line yet. So for you to buy Euro USD, this is my honest review or my honest bias. You can wait. Okay. You can wait for this level to be broken. And once this level is closed, the candle closes above this level H4, you can buy and take your first profit here. Okay. As you are buying, you are taking your profit right here, first profit, and then you can set giving and hold if the market wants to go here, because you see this is a tweezer top formation, which is also a bearish confirmation. So when the market reaches here, it still has potentials to drop. That's why it is important to take your profit right there. Right. So if it breaks that level, then it will go all the way to the upside. If not, it will come. At the end of the day, it can also come all the way here because of what happened with the rejections here. It can still come here and give you a double bottom. Once you see a double bottom confirmation, then you can buy Euro USD all the way to even here. Okay, so something like this. Then this, once you see this, you buy. Okay, yeah. So all you need to do is to wait and allow the market to play out. Once you get the opportunity, you go into it and take some trades. So what is happening in H1? H1, you can see market rejecting at this level, strong zone at that. So there is possible rejection, which can still come back here to give you the H4 double bottom I was talking about for a continuation push. If not, and the market comes to the blue line right here, this is going to be your aggressive buy point. Okay, remember that weekly trend line. Okay, the weekly trend line is going to happen somewhere here. So if it comes back to the blue line, yes, the blue line, you can have an aggressive buy. Okay. So guys, that is what I see on Euro USD. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. So those of you who trade Euro USD, that is what you should be waiting for. Okay? That is what you should be waiting for. GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay. So GBP USD on weekly. Hmm. So are you guys seeing something? You see that Euro USD is buying, GBP USD is buying, gold is selling. What is happening? Euro USD is buying, GBP USD is buying. I'm sure NZD USD, AUD USD, they will all be buying. Why is gold selling? Because it is also an XXX USD pair, USD XXX USD pair. So once XXX USD pairs are buying, gold is supposed to be buying as well. Why is gold selling? That tells you sentiment is in play. All right. Yeah. So let's go back to it. So GBP USD, you can see that GBP USD is pushing up nicely. Okay. GBP USD is pushing up nicely. And you can see that it has managed to break this particular level. The retest has not shown yet. Okay. It has not retested the level yet. So I'm still expecting a retest to this level or even to this level right here for a continuation push to the upside. Okay. And as it's going to push to the upside, these are the rejection points. So these are going to be your TP levels. Okay. Those lines I draw there, they are your TP levels. Right. So this is going to happen, but it's not going to happen in a day. First of all, let me try and see what is happening in monthly as well. Good. So you can see that this month is also trying to close by bullish engulfing. Right. So this is what I will tell you. If this month's candle closes above 1.232734, you can write it down and check. If it closes above 1.27344, then you should expect more buys on GBP USD. Okay? You should expect more buys. If it closes below but above 1.26482, the market can still buy, but when it reaches the 1.27344, there can still be a rejection. I hope you are following. You are not confused, right? You are not confused. This is what I mean. If the market closes above this level, that is going to be a nice confirmation that this month you should expect more buys. The next month, okay, there is going to be more sweet buys. But if it closes below that level and comes to close somewhere here in the middle, it will still be a bullish engulfing, okay, which is a buy confirmation. But since this candle respected this level, it might still reject here and then later will break. But if you closes this month's candle closes above here, that will be first bottom, second bottom, some way somehow. This is a W pattern, and then this is the neckline which has been broken, so the market will still fly. I hope you are following. So when come back to weekly time frame, so you should expect this week candle to close above where this week's candle closed here now. If this week candle closes above this level right here, then potentially the market flies. Okay. If it doesn't and it comes back here, it means that this month's candle is going to close at the second line I was talking about when I was in monthly. When that happens, the new month candle can drop a little to the blue line before the continuation push to the upside can actually happen. Okay? Yeah, so watch out and trade exactly what you see. and not what you think. Okay. So when you come to day time frame, when you come to daily, you can see that after the market broke this structure and pulled back, and when it was going up, there was multiple rejection here. Look at that. Because of this level right here, you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles, 7 days, the market rejected this level. But last Friday, thanks be to God, the market broke that particular level with a strong bullish engulfing. So, according to daily time frame, expect a pullback, okay, to that particular zone, and for the market to push, oh, hi, for the market to push up again, okay. So expect that to happen, a pullback and a continuation buy. All right, according to daily time frame. But if in the today tomorrow's candle closes bearish, it means that the market is respecting the weekly time frame. Don't forget, okay? Always, the higher time frame is superior to the lower time frame. So if you see a breakout in the lower time frame and the higher time frame isn't broken, the market will still sell. That is where you hit your stop loss, because you saw a breakout, so you were expecting a retest and a buy, and the market failed to buy. All because you didn't exercise patience to see if the higher time frame has also broken. All right. So H4, what is happening in H4? Right. So when you look at H4, you can see that there has been a nice breakout. But right after the breakout, look at what is happening. You can see that there is also a rejection. Some kind of rejections happening right there. And why? Okay. So if you look back here, you can see that that rejection is also a zone right here. Okay. I'm sure you guys can see that. Look here, rejections, 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 rejections all along. So the market is still reacting to that level, right? And that's why you are seeing all these kinds of rejections. So what you have to do is to wait for the daily pullback to happen. And if it gives you get a bullish confirmation, probably probably there can be a double bottom like this as well. So you are going to get something like this. Once you get this, then you can buy, and believe me, it's going to break this neckline for you to enjoy a good buy. Okay? So all you need to do is to watch. Be patient enough, watch the markets, and whatever it does, you wait, you get the opportunity, and then you go into the markets and pick your trades. Okay? Yeah, so I'm not going to say much on H1 because the H4 explains it all. And we see that the H1 is actually some kind of noisy. So according to H1, you can expect something like this. But I would like this thing to happen whereby the market will come all the way here to give you some kind of a wick. Then it will go aggressively following the H4 double bottom formation. All right. So, guys, this is also what I see on GBP USD, and I hope it makes some sense because of news. What are you saying? Why do you draw your key zones from weekly? I didn't draw from weekly. I only used lines to let you know what is happening. Okay? I use lines to make you know what is happening. But I actually use draw my zones on H4, H1 because I'm a day trader, I'm not a swing trader. So I use the lines for you to know what is happening. Okay? What is happening, so that when I come to the lower time frames, I will then draw my zones using the rectangular tool. On weekly, I use the lines to show you the rejection points. All right. So, guys, wow, 54 minutes. I'm tired. Okay, so I think that is all for today. Okay, that's all for today. So watch out and see how the market is going to play. But like I said, since tomorrow is USD bank holiday, GBP bank holiday, don't go and trade the market tomorrow. Okay? Unless maybe you have your solid confirmations. I'll not even come to the market tomorrow. So we are not going to trade. We will come back on Tuesday and then we are all going to trade together. All right. This is Pip Hunter here, and the Pip must pay. Make sure to manage your risk very well as usual. If you don't manage your risk, the market is going to mess your life. Okay? And guys, if you want to join the elite club, you can still join us, okay? For the week. And this is what you do. All you need to do is to get your account, whichever broker you are using, you deposit $100 or more. Then you send me a screenshot of the account and also an investor password. I don't need your trading password, just an investor password, which I will use to monitor what you are doing in the account. At the end of Friday, whatever profit you make, you get me 50%, 30%, and you take 70. The reason is that in the elite club, I tell you when to add positions. I give you the signals, when to get out, when to set break even. So indirectly, it's like I'm trading for you. Just that what you are doing is to just pull the triggers. Okay, yeah. So you can join the club and enjoy massively from it. So guys, thank you all for staying with me. And God willing, we are going to meet tomorrow next, and have a good day. If you have any question, you can ask. If in the next 1 minute nobody asks or says anything, then have a good day. You're welcome, bro. Okay. So since nobody has anything to say again, thank you all for coming and have a nice day.